Welcome to the reaction for the final episode of season 1 of Daredevil. Really quickly, before we get into this, one more reminder that we are not continuing into season 2. We're actually going into Hawkeye next. However, we're not doing that right away. If you want an update on why that is and when it's going to be happening, actually, I'm not 100% sure when it's going to be happening. But if you want an update on the Marvel things, I posted an update video on Patreon. This is for those of you on Patreon. Either earlier today or yesterday, depending on how quickly I can get this edited and get it posted, of what's been happening, why these are late, and why we are not immediately going into Hawkeye like this week or next week as originally planned. But yeah, that's what we are going to go into next, I believe, according to the schedule. But for now, let's go ahead and finish up season 1 of Daredevil. We're burying Wesley? Or Ben? That's his name, right? Ben? Okay. I mean, I figured because of the priest, but... Oh. Was it you? Was it you, fucker? Did I say at the end of the episode, like, how did they know he was there? Well, fucking obviously, because the person at the newspaper. I told him. Oh, okay. That's all we get at the beginning? All right. Okay, I finished that reaction like 30 minutes ago. Because I had to give time for my medicine to kick in and start working. And yeah, it's still kind of getting to me. Seeing her there is what did it. Because he was a good guy. Fuck. Ooh, I only just realized, is he gonna get his suit, his costume, his uniform? What are we calling it? It's a suit, right? Is that gonna happen in this episode?
Give me a minute, okay?
I wasn't really expecting to be back here.
I'm Karen. He talked about you all the time. He thought you were something else. You wouldn't let go until you got to the truth. He admired that. We never got around to having kids. If we had, I think he would have wanted one like you.
Oh, God.
Mrs. Urich, I think it's my fault.
Oh.
Pushed him into a story that he didn't want.
Ben Urich never got pushed into doing anything he didn't want to do.
No, but he kind of got guilt-tripped into it.
And he passed to doing what he loved. What he had to do.
I hope this helps her. Karen feel better.
Is there anything that you need and anything at all that I can...
Oh, Ben's taking care of all that.
He has?
He took out a policy years back when that River Water story.
Oh.
He always took care of me.
Okay.
Still is.
Well, at least there's that. Is she gonna confront him? I don't feel like it was him. I think it was somebody else in the office.
He was a good man, and he's gone. Because I haven't stopped what's happening to this city.
It's not your fault either. It's not actually Karen's fault. It's not Matt's fault. It's Fisk's fault. Again, though, Karen did play a role. I'm not walking that back. I'm still mad. But she did not kill him. He was a grown man who made his own decisions. But she did deceive him into going and seeing his mother, and that's ultimately why Fisk killed him. Neither here nor there right now.
Do you know what makes this worse? Foggy.
Yeah, where the fuck was he during this?
Didn't even show up.
You said he left a message.
Saying he had something more important to do than come to Ben's funeral.
That's not what he said.
Yeah, well, it's what he meant.
It's my fault, Karen. All of this with Foggy.
No way. Everyone shares the blame in a relationship.
It's kind of his fault.
Why don't you go home, get some rest?
When are you going to realize that the last thing she ever wants is to be alone? She never wants to be alone, ever.
Every time I close my eyes, I see, what if he finds out that
Yeah.
What if he finds out that I spoke to his mother too?
If that happens, we will deal with it.
How? Foggy was right. How do you stop someone like that? Someone who has so much.
But Foggy's coming around. He's trying.
He's going to find out and he's going to come after me, just like he came after Ben.
I told you I would keep you safe, Karen.
Tell her.
When he came after
Tell
you
her
over Union
how.
Allied, that hasn't changed.
Tell her how you're going to keep her safe.
Everyone that's taken money from him, everyone that's helped him tear this city apart, they're all gonna get what's coming to them, along with Wilson Fisk.
Wilson,
She's out of the hospital?
Should be in bed.
I was calling for you.
Didn't hear you.
Anything interesting?
Just a transfer of funds to get you out of the country.
You know I won't leave without you.
Not asking,
Are you telling?
just reviewing them, and then I'll move
Okay.
the funds back.
Is everything all right?
I don't know that I buy that.
I'll have Leland take a look at them, well, just to make sure.
Make sure in case she changes her mind. Is that what he means? God damn it. I get so sucked in with scenes with him, especially with him and her. I forget. He's our bad guy.
Everyone's been paid off, everyone's on board, but we will need to find a replacement for Gao's heroin trade.
What's the word on what happened with her?
Looks like she's in the wind. Maybe she's not the ally we thought.
Maybe she's not.
That is not what he said.
What's this?
Were the numbers wrong?
I asked Wesley to transfer funds for me.
I thought financials was my job.
Right.
There seem to be some irregularities.
I move money around all the time. It's a shell game, nothing.
He hasn't even looked at it. And he's shaking.
Your hands shaking.
It's cold.
Freezing out here.
And why are you sweating, Leland?
Fucking finally, Fisk.
I figure you'd find out sooner or later.
Wesley found out, didn't he? He confronted you, and you shot him.
Actually, no. But sure, let's go with that.
But you had something to do with the benefit, didn't you? You and Gao?
Yep.
You're stealing from me.
It's not what you think.
You tried to kill me.
And you almost killed her.
Well, just to make it look like someone was trying to get at you.
Vanessa.
Do you blame us?
Really? We're going with that?
You've been distracted.
You're a fucking idiot.
We just wanted to nudge you back on track. Obviously, that went south. We will be parting ways. And I'll be taking half your assets with me.
You think that I would let you walk away after what you've...
Yeah, why is he so confident here?
Because I have Detective Hoffman. I scooped him up, squirreled him away for a rainy day. If I don't check in every 24 hours, Hoffman gets dropped off to the feds.
Is this real? I feel like it might be.
You would never risk going against me.
He thinks he's going into witness protection. I know you'll get to him. But by then, the damage will already have been done.
Okay, Leland, I've underestimated you.
I've spent my entire life hiding assets overseas for pricks like you. My son and I will be just another transaction.
Son? Did we know he had a son? Did Fisk know that? Surely he did. I feel like your son's gonna die now.
We on the same page?
You're not even in the same fucking
No,
book.
I don't think we are. You hurt her! You hurt Vanessa!
Is that an elevator shaft? Oh yeah, but he didn't go that far. But he's still dead, okay. He took that taser pretty well.
Find Hoffman and put a bullet in his head.
So I'm still of the mindset that he has some sort of powers. Or abilities. Something. Oh, it just clicked. Foggy's here. He's here. Okay. I was too busy thinking about Fisk and what might be going on with him. Like if he has powers and stuff. It didn't
I was
click.
here.
Known about your outlet for a while.
Are we gonna make up?
I didn't say anything because I thought it had something to do with your dad. Now I know better.
Can be two things.
Thought you'd be out punching people in the head or whatever you do.
Yeah, I was. Paid Ben's editor a visit. Karen thinks he's working for Fisk.
Did he talk?
Never got close. Wife and kid picked him up outside the office. Try again tomorrow night.
Looking like you have some anger issues.
He's got some things he's frustrated about right now.
Might have met if you'd shown up for Ben's funeral.
Karen upset?
Oh, Oh, yeah, obviously.
Told her this is my fault. All of this between you and me.
You just nodded. You could tell that, right?
Yeah, I can tell.
He didn't say that in a shitty way, though. Just confirming.
From Marcy.
From Marcy.
She's been helping me. Copying files from Landman and Zach on the quiet.
Nice, Marcy.
Ben is dead, Foggy. Because he got dragged into this, and now you're doing the same with your ex.
Valid.
This has to stop. Fisk has to. I have to stop this.
There's a look of concern on his face.
Matt, last time you went after Fisk, I found you half dead. More than half.
Right, that's what I said. Like 3/4.
Or you might kill him, which would probably have the same effect on someone as Catholic as you are.
What am I supposed to do? How do I stop him?
By using the law, Matt.
Yeah, that was right, the plan.
That's how we take him down.
Yes, we.
Thought Nelson and Murdoch were over.
Never.
There's nothing I want more than to find a way back to where we were, but I don't know if we can.
We'll find our way to a better place.
No, we can't. Maybe we can find a way to move forward, Foggy.
Yes.
Last thing I need is to be seen chumming it up with the enemy. You hear about that warehouse fire a few days back?
Yep.
Yeah, it turns out it was full of illegal immigrants. When that guy in the mask was there, I had a run-in with him leaving the scene.
What happened?
I got my ass beat.
Oh my God, it didn't even click that it was him.
He was working with Ben Urich.
Well, because we were working with Ben, too. Told him some things Fisk wouldn't want out there.
And you think he killed him for? No, forensics couldn't pull a single print at the scene, not even yours.
Fisk's mom got the same treatment.
Let's keep it quiet.
Looking for you inside, Sarge. 10 minutes, and already.
I'm worried for him now.
I'll reach out to the CI, see if anybody's got a line.
Look, I gotta get back.
I couldn't really tell what they were saying. Or who it implied to.
Stand there,
Sorry. What were you saying?
Things are going around here. I'm thinking about taking an early pension.
Probably a good idea. Except we need good cops.
The only cop in the force we know for sure is honest.
You ever see Serpico? Honest cops are usually the ones get shot in the face.
Another dead end.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that's why my husband stopped being a cop. One reason.
He was talking to someone about Hoffman. They're looking for him.
Oh, okay.
From what I could tell, Owsley has him holed up somewhere. Fisk wants him found bad.
Hoffman could blow this thing wide open.
Only if we get to him first.
I mean, not fully, by the way, on that statement. Like, we weren't necessarily like afraid for his life, but he was definitely one of the good ones, and he ran into issues sometimes because of that.
Why did I become a lawyer again?
To make lots of money.
Could have had my own deli.
We're all together and joking.
What?
She's happy.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, that's what she wanted.
Nelson and Murdoch.
It's a start.
It is.
How'd Marcy even get this out of Lyman and Zach without anyone noticing?
Concentrate on anything pertaining to Silver and Brent. Anything that might point to where Owsley is holding Hoffman.
If he turns, I won't just bring Fisk down. It'll prove your man in the mask isn't the asshole everyone thinks he is.
You really think he'll go against Fisk?
Oh, the little smile there.
A lot of friction between Fisk and the other players he's been working with.
Little smirk, actually.
You don't get to be the man on top without making enemies looking to tear you down. Just something Ben told me.
Which is very similar to what
How'd you find out about
Maitland
Owsley?
told-
You never said.
Fisk.
Yeah, Pal in the mask.
You saw him? When? Where?
You know the alley down
At the alley by the,
Yeah.
where we used to...
All that matters is he really seems like he's trying to do the right thing.
Told you I had a feeling about him.
Could take us a week to sift through all this.
Owsley's a man of financial privilege. I never met one that used his own money when he could use someone else.
Mm-hmm. Right.
This is a rundown of all of Silver and Brent's real estate.
I can't hear that word without thinking of The Office.
The same rundown dated for the next day. It lists only 186.
Silver and Brent liquidate and acquire new properties all the time.
Look at the balance after the property disappears from the record.
It hasn't changed. Or it could just be a clerical error.
Where's the property?
53rd and 10th.
Keep looking through the documents in case we're wrong.
Couldn't you just call him?
Fisk might be tapping the police lines for all we know.
Good job, Matt. Quick thinking.
You're not going to the 15th, are you?
No, definitely not.
I know how you feel about what I do, Foggy. This is the part where law meets reality. Either I put on a mask or we risk losing Hoffman, and Fisk wins.
Yeah, we have to use all of our resources.
Send the closest team. No survivors.
To Hoffman. Which means he's going to have a whole team coming in here, plus all of Leland's guys.
You got subs from Marciano's. You call yet? No.
How would he have a guess as to what sandwiches these people want? Okay, well, they're taking care of Owsley's team, so at least Matt only has to deal with them.
Clear!
Why have they not taken him out already?
Hey, Carl.
Oh, they want to deal with him.
I'm wondering where you got to.
It's personal for them. I was about to say, like, Matt doesn't use guns, but they're probably using the guns against him. Yeah. That's kind of a cool way to, like, get out of having to actually, like, choreograph and film a fight scene to save a little bit of time here in this finale. To just, like, show his face and him, like, flinching each time.
You have an opportunity here, Detective. By turning evidence on Fisk,
I just realized I forgot to finish my thought about the colors. I really meant the lighting. I will try to
if
remember
not, you
this
can
time.
sit here playing with yourself until Fisk sends more men to kill you.
In the previous episode, I mean.
Decide.
It won't make a difference. He owns the cops. I'll be dead before I can testify.
Not all of them. Turn yourself into Brett Mahoney. And he knows a couple of lawyers that can't be bought.
Thanks for the tip.
It wasn't a tip. It's a command.
I'll be following you to make sure you get to the precinct alive. Try to do anything other than what I just told you. You'll wish I never saved you from that bullet.
Okay, so while I'm thinking about it right now, they do a lot of stuff with like two-tone color in this show. Like the lighting. They'll like split the lighting on somebody's face. When I was thinking of it earlier, Ben was in his chair and like one half of him was one color, one half was the other color, and they do that a lot. They just did it on like the ceiling in the previous shot.
I need to make a statement.
And I just think it's interesting.
As we stated on the phone, our client is willing to be placed in protective custody.
In exchange for what?
Nothing. Detective Hoffman regrets his involvement in Wilson Fisk's criminal enterprise.
I've taken money, a lot of money to do things
Say the name.
for Fisk. I'm not the only one. At least one senator I know of.
Names, dates. I want it all.
My partner,
This would be such a long conversation.
18 months ago.
This guy's never going to make it to the witness stand. Ever. Oh, hey, there he is. Okay. So we're going to round them all up. Be careful. Was it actually him? No, I fucking knew it. I knew it. It was the other woman that was at the funeral. I knew it wasn't him. And now he's going to feel extra bad about Ben. Is this the senator? Oh, maybe that was a lawyer. Or was that the senator and now it's showing them going into the law firm? She's smiling. They definitely made the right decision not working there.
Senator, how do you respond to allegations?
Oh, that's the senator. Okay.
Done nothing wrong.
Well, it's all over the news now. Oh, shit.
Make the arrangements.
Okay, he does know.
What they're saying on the news.
They're coming for me, Vanessa. There's nothing we can do.
No.
There's nothing that we can do to keep this from happening. Nothing. I need you to do something for me.
Leave.
Listen very carefully.
I wasn't expecting it to go down like this. What the hell is the rest of this episode going to be about?
Do you understand everything I've told you? Yes. There's one more thing.
Is it a ring? Is it a ring? Is it a ring? What a fucking way to propose.
Right to an attorney.
Oh.
You are my heart. You're everything.
Is she putting it on? I couldn't tell. All right, what did he ask her to do?
How do you respond to the allegations?
Fucking, he has nobody right now. He literally has no one except for her.
Man once hailed as the savior of Hell's Kitchen.
Interesting that he just went so quietly and calmly.
We are the ones that made it happen.
I can't enjoy this. If this were the end of the episode, maybe.
See this right here. This is what's important. Knowing that the people I care about are safe. Having some sense of closure for the ones we've lost.
For Elena.
For Ben.
For Ben.
Everyone else, that son of a bitch is hurt.
Yeah. I'm waiting for like a bomb. Something has to go wrong that we have to deal with for the whole rest of this episode. Is he gonna get free?
I was thinking about a story from the Bible.
I tell you to open your mouth. Let him talk.
I'm not a religious man.
Should they be sitting so close to him? I mean, I guess he is handcuffed, but...
But this one story.
Interesting looking fella.
He was traveling when he was set upon by men of ill intent. Clothes, they beat him, and the priest happened by. They moved to the other side of the road and continued on. Came to the place, saw the dying traveler, but he too moved to the other side of the road. But then came a man from Samaria, Samaritan, a good man. He saw the traveler bleeding in the road. He carried him to an inn. He did this simply because the traveler was his neighbor. He loved his city. I always thought that I was the Samaritan in that story. It's funny, isn't it? How even the best of men can be deceived by their true nature.
The hell does that mean?
It means that I'm not the Samaritan. That I am the ill intent who set upon the traveler on a road that he should not have been on.
Here we go. How? Is this like a contingency plan he has put in place? How would they know any of this? Because it's not like he has Wesley to coordinate all this shit. Oh, okay. Is that our good cop? The one we like? Okay, I'm gonna choose to believe no, or else his death would have been a very good deal.
TAC 1, requesting sit rep. How copy?
What appears now to be some sort of firefight involving the FBI transport.
How do you have this footage?
Idiots, weren't we? Sitting here celebrating, thinking that it would be that easy.
The thing is, though, the truth is still out there, though.
Get her home.
Like, everyone still knows.
Back to my place, make some calls, see what I can find out.
We'll drop you.
You live on the other side of town. I'll be all right.
Hang on, I'll get him a cab. You heard what's going on out there. You can't go for kids in your black pajamas.
I won't be.
Yet anyway, but I'm asking you to trust me, Foggy. I know what I'm doing.
All right. Go be a hero. Just don't get killed doing it, okay?
Yay, Foggy!
We had it.
Perimeter secure, retrieving package.
Well, that just sounded like fucking Call of Duty.
But if you don't back away, I swear to God, I'll put a bullet in this fat son of a bitch! Let's get you out of here, sir.
I thought it was super weird that we had all these people involved in this and none of them were fucking corrupt. He has to have people in the FBI. He's got them everywhere else. So, this checks out. It also checks out as to how they knew like the route and all this stuff because Vanessa wouldn't know that and he wouldn't know it in advance, presumably. So, that shouldn't have surprised me. Is that just like a news helicopter? Because they're not firing.
If anyone tries to follow, take them out!
Finally! I'm so excited and I'm so worried it's gonna look ridiculous.
Black parts will give the most protection. Red might deflect a knife.
That's it though?
Might not.
Parts of this suit aren't even weapon proof? I can't say bulletproof, but
It'll do just fine. Thank you, Mom.
it makes sense that the
Betsy,
first time we would see it would
she's gonna
be.
be safe now from Mr.
on.
Fisk.
I made you a promise.
Where is Betsy? How much red's on here? It looks like a lot.
Not approach.
Package is en route. Say again.
I know this has been a difficult chapter in our lives.
We're together, that's all that matters.
I'm not gonna let them take you away from me, Wilson.
If I'm not there by that time, there isn't anything you can do to stop that from happening. It won't be the end. That's just an inconvenience.
I love it. I shouldn't, but I do.
15 minutes to the drop.
Well, that sucks for the other guy. Wilson just laid backwards. He probably tipped over a little. Oh no, he got hurt.
You were right. What you told me over the radio that night. Not everyone deserves a happy ending.
I still can't really say it. The helmet part's a little bit weird, but I feel like they're all goofy looking, so. It's super hard to pull off something like that. There is so much red on this. Why is it not 100% black if the red parts won't even deflect a knife? What was the point? I mean, I guess maybe the black are like protecting his vital organs. But still, why couldn't it have been all black? I feel like the protection part is more important than the aesthetic. I'm still glad he has something though. And yes, the helmet's
I wanted to make this city
kind of interesting, but at least it is
something
better
than it is.
what he had before.
Something beautiful. You took that away from me. I'm gonna kill you.
Take your shot.
I'm so here for this. Because he's actually like in pretty decent condition right now, I think. So, although Fisk does probably have a head injury. Okay. You know, you don't have to stand there when he's charging right at you. Ooh. We almost had a repeat of that other dude. Okay, we got the rebar away. Good. At least he didn't do you over his knee, fucking WWE style. And break your fucking back.
This city doesn't deserve a better tomorrow. It deserves to drown in its filth. People like my father.
Well, this is not productive, Matt. Let's do something here. There we go.
This is my city.
God, the music in this scene is so good. I didn't even realize it until it like slowed down and then it like kicked back up again. Like it. Is this the opening credits music? This music works here.
You really think that this will change anything? You think one man, a silly little costume, will make a difference?
Ah, this music. With this scene. But like, I don't want to be done with Fisk. I like him as a bad guy. Okay, good. Police! Oh, God. No. Wrong guy. Wrong.
Show me your hands!
Get Fisk, not him.
I told you before, Sergeant. I'm not the bad guy.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's you.
Yep.
This man was a fugitive from the law, and I stopped him.
Wilson Fisk, under K.
He didn't mention him. You gotta go, Vanessa. It's time. He'd be really pissed if you didn't listen.
So what am I supposed to call you when I file my report?
Daredevil.
There we go.
That's what they're calling him now.
Hey, babe.
The man in the mask.
Daredevil?
Come on. Hi.
Okay. I thought it was a bit goofy at first, but it kind of grows on you. I cannot believe this is the same guy that stopped that Union Allied nut from stabbing me in my apartment. That is a serious upgrade.
I don't know. I think the horns are a bit much. Done.
Yay!
Nelson and Murdoch. Avocados at law.
Avocados?
It's a long story. I promised Marcy I'd help her find a new job since most of the partners at Landman and Zach are under indictment.
Yeah.
You two getting back together?
No.
I don't know. Maybe.
No.
Well, Thank her for us.
You need to be with Karen.
For everything she did, helping bring Fisk down.
Fisk still needs to go to trial.
He's where he belongs. That's all that matters.
For now.
We put him there.
Yeah, we did.
You think he's not going to get out of jail?
Hell of a sign.
Prison, whatever.
Now all we need are clients.
Guess that means we should get back to work.
Hey, Karen. There's been something in your voice. It's been there for a while now. I thought whatever it was, whatever's been, thought it would get better once Fisk was put away, but it hasn't, has it?
No.
We put him away. Yeah. But it won't bring back Elena. Or Ben.
Or?
Erase what we've been through or what we've had to do to get here.
A lot of decisions I'd give anything to go back and change, but I can't.
And she shouldn't change hers. It saved her life.
It's like I told Foggy, all we can do is
She did what she had to do.
Together.
Is it clicking right now? I don't want them together. I want her and Foggy together. I'm just stating that. Because they're putting Foggy and Marcy together, and they've given them a couple of moments. Hey, just move on the couch more. He's like barely on it, so his leg keeps slipping. And he won't just move. That's a good touch. Okay. All right. That went by really fast, actually. Like so fast. That seemed like it was only like a 30-minute episode. I liked it though. I liked it. When he was getting arrested, obviously, I knew there had to be more to it. Do you want me to move these pillows? Are you good? Okay. Yeah, when he was getting arrested, it was too soon in the episode. It was too easy. But then we got the fight scene with the two of them, and it was good. Like it was a good fight scene. Like I'm not gonna say it was like the most exciting fight scene ever. We've definitely had like way cooler fight scenes, way more intense fight scenes. But this one, it wasn't disappointing. The music definitely helped make it feel more intense and make it feel like more exciting. But like it just like I liked the back and forth between it, and I liked that like we had some good moments with like the conversation and the two of them like just finally addressing each other one-on-one, which I mean we've had little bits of that before, but like to combine it with them beating the shit out of each other just made for a more interesting scene than if it was like a straight up fight or like a straight up conversation. So yeah, I can't quite tell. And I think I may be missing something. When Karen gave him that look there at the end, did it click for her who he was? Because like he reached out his hand. I don't remember if that was like a thing before that he did. So is that how I'm supposed to interpret that look? Is that like it clicked for her that it was him? Or were they trying to set that up like it was like a moment? I don't know. I don't know what direction they're going, because I thought it was clear we were going to, earlier I thought it was clear we were going to have Foggy and Karen, and then we were going to have him and Claire, but she's kind of vanished multiple times. And then Foggy's now with Marcy. So I don't know. I like that we still have Fisk, because I wasn't sure if that was going to carry over throughout like the whole show or for into the second season. And I'm glad that it has. It doesn't surprise me that it has, because we spent so much time with his character. Like, name hardly any other show where the villain that we're up against, our antagonist, gets this much screen time, and you get like a full backstory, and you have like a love story, and you've got like his best friend and all these things that we had with Fisk. Like you just don't normally get that in just like a regular TV show where it's like, the bad guy. Yeah. And so I would have figured they wouldn't have done all that if he was just going to be here for one season, but I'm glad, because I do find him an interesting character, because I do forget. I mean, I don't really forget. I just get sucked in to how much he believes in his cause and how intense he is about everything, and definitely like how much he loves Vanessa, and then, you know, how much he cared for Wesley. So yeah, it like he makes the show better. And so it would be a shame to not have him in it. But now he's in prison, but I don't doubt for a second that he's going to get out of this. I mean, he has to. Like, what else had happened during the second season, you know? So speaking of second season, I don't know what is going to happen other than I think we're going to get him out of prison. I don't know what our fight's going to be, because now the truth is out, you know? Like, everybody knows about him. He's arrested. So, I mean, maybe it will be that he escapes in like episode 1 or something, and then we spend the whole season trying to get him. But I don't think Fisk would be stupid enough to escape and then stay in Hell's Kitchen, which seems to be where this is all taking place. So I don't really have any predictions for season 2 other than I think Fisk will break out at some point. Now, maybe he does come back to Hell's Kitchen because he's got like a vendetta against Matt. I can see that maybe happening. His pride just won't let him, especially now that like Vanessa's out of the way and he doesn't have her as like a distraction, like Leland and Gao said. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, maybe that's what season 2 is fucking about. All the stuff with Stick and I can't remember, was it Black Sky? Was that what they were calling that little boy? But there were apparently multiple. And Gao saying that her homeland was further away than China. Okay, bye. Now that you've covered everything in dog hair. All right, I think that's going to be what's going to come up in season 2. Or at least we're going to dive a lot more into that. Because we just touched on it and then got nothing else before or after, really. So, not anything significant anyway. So yeah, I think that's what season 2 will be about. I don't know how we're going to combine that, though, with what's going on with Fisk. I don't know. I also don't know when I'm going to be watching it. I would like to watch it sooner rather than later. So I'm going to be checking in with the amazing patron who keeps all this straight for me. Because I know he's told me, but everything blends together, especially with Marvel, like what I can watch and when. And I think I can keep watching this. I think. Maybe I have to watch a movie first. I don't know. I will verify. I would like to continue watching this, even if I don't necessarily release it while this is all still fresh. I don't know that will happen because, you know, I talked about the update that is on Patreon right now. For those of you, if you're watching this on like YouTube and you don't have the update, or you're watching it, you know, in the future or whatever, and you don't know what that update is, basically just super, super busy right now, heading into December, which, you know, holiday season's always crazy busy. But we have potentially another move coming up. We are renting right now. We are in the process of attempting to buy a house. It has been an absolute fucking nightmare. But if it all works out, we'll be moving within the next month. And so I don't know that I can throw in extra stuff. But if somehow I can, I would like to, because I would like to continue with the show. So I wouldn't plan on it. I wouldn't count on it. But I'm into the show enough that I would really like to continue. Which is good. So whether I get to it sooner or later, I will be excited to get back to it. Okay. All right. Yeah. Good first season. I like these characters. I like the fight scenes. I like the cinematography. I like the music. I like all of it. I like the premise. I do wish we either got more with all the other stuff with like Stick and all of that. I wish we would have gotten more with that, or we would have held off on that. I feel like I understand why they didn't, why they teased a little bit of it, so it didn't just like seemingly come out of nowhere in season 2. I get that, but it's almost more frustrating for me because you did tease it and I want it, and like we're not back there yet. And so for now, it almost feels like, well, what was even the point? You know what I mean? Like literally just to tease me. So like either, this is such a crude expression, but shit or get off the pot. Like you should have given me more or nothing. Like don't drag it out for fucking ever. Especially like, you know, not binging this. And if you have to like wait between seasons and stuff, that would be so frustrating. again, I get that it's going to make it seem like it's not coming out of nowhere, where you have a relatively normal, like grounded in reality show. Yes, Matt has some stuff going on. I think maybe I'm wrong about Fisk, but I really think he's got a little something going on too. You know, it's all still fairly grounded in reality. Like, it's easy to forget that this is like a Marvel show about like superheroes or a superhero. Well, all the superheroes, because we talk about the Battle of New York. It's easy to forget that. And so if you have a whole season of that and you don't necessarily keep that in mind, and then you get into season 2 and you introduce all that, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, this is coming from nowhere. So I get it. I just, for me personally, I think I just wish they would have done more in this season. It's not necessarily that I wish they had done nothing. I just wish they would have done a little bit more with it. Like, maybe if we had ended this episode here with something bringing that back in, tying it back in right here at the very end, and then moving into season 2, I think I would have liked. But other than that, I mean, that's a pretty minor complaint. Everything else, like, it was really enjoyable. Really, really enjoyable to watch this first season. So, yeah. Okay, that's going to wrap up this one. If you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for the support. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want access to the full reactions and you want to catch up with them if they are further ahead, if I have continued, I'll have a note here in the video and the description, probably the pinned comment, all the things, letting you know where I'm at in the show so you can know if I've continued already and if like they're further ahead. If they are further ahead, it's going to be full reactions, and those are in watch along style, which means you do need to have your own copy of the episode to watch alongside mine for copyright reasons. If you're most interested in getting the shortened edited versions, you can get them early here on YouTube or ad-free over on Patreon. If you don't want to do any of those things, that's totally cool. Just make sure you hit the subscribe and notification button so you don't miss next reaction when it goes out, whenever the hell that is. Yeah, and hopefully I'll see you in that one.